Good morning, guys. Welcome to your daily spirit fight for July the 15th. Now, guys, I didn't record it straight away after I recorded yesterday's. I had to bring my daughter down to town. And while I was in the car, stuck in fucking traffic because they're just doing roadworks here, a song came on the radio. And me and my daughter, we like to listen to music loud. I heard about 6 seconds of it and I went, oh my fucking god, that's coming into the next reading, because it definitely came from yesterday's that you'll see reading, okay? So, they told me when I got in that I had to, so I have the song, I'll link it in the description box below. It's called She's All I Wanna Be by Tate McRae, yeah? So I'll put it in the description box below. So they said, sit down now, you're going to get a pen and piece of paper. And I was like, oh my god, am I writing spells or what? And I was like, no, I'm going to write a channeled message. So I've written a channeled message. So I'm not taking any oracles in this reading. I have 2 channeled messages. And once I get into them, I'm going to just take some tarot, because that's how my guides want it. My guides will always get their own way, because they're just fabulous. Yeah, my guides are fabulous. Okay, so the channeled message is clearly the fucking title of the song. She's all I want to be, okay? And it makes sense considering the unrequited love in yesterday's reading, that there was a, you know, with the lovers is a choice between 2, so one of them was definitely unrequited and the other one is perfect for someone. It's someone who's predestined for that person, who's a deep soul, a spiritual connection that God and angels are trying to get together, yeah? Like, it mightn't be a twin flame connection for everybody, but it, you know, it's deep soulmates or whatever, do you know what I mean? But it's a connection that is meant to be. But there was that unrequited love there that's doing love spells and wasn't getting the fucking message by the power of 3. Yeah. So, you ready for this? So, sitting there desperately clinging on to the delusions in your head. It's sad. Months have gone by. Can't you tell they're not interested in it? You sit and cry over him, thinking you're going to win. Spirit say, no, it's not going to happen. So someone is really deluding themselves, and they're not getting the message that this person is not interested. So like we go back, like, months have gone by. So months have gone by and this person doesn't want this unrequited love, and someone is really not getting the message. Now after a few fucking months, come on, what is wrong with you? You know, you're going to have to kind of face facts here. Someone does not want to face facts. Someone is living in some sort of delusion, because go back to the first line. Sitting there desperately clinging on to the delusions in your head. So this is not reality. It's your delusions. And that is very sad. And that's what I say, sitting there desperately clinging on to the delusions in your head. It's sad. So someone is quite sad here. They're just making up all sorts of stories in their mind that's never going to manifest for them. Like, a spirit is saying no. So someone really does need to face facts here, okay? You sit and you cry over him. First of all, let me stop you there. Don't cry over anyone. Crying is good in the sense as it heals things, but I don't feel that you're healing with all this crying that you're doing. Do you know what I mean? It's a good way to release in a positive way how you're feeling or any pent up emotions. Like, I'd say to all my clients, cry like a bitch, don't give a fuck, cry, get it out, you know. But it feels like this person is doing so much crying and it's not healing them. They're still sitting there sad, still going back to fantasizing and creating scenarios, is what my guides are saying. Like, oh my god, I've just saw a piece of paper with a love heart. This person is putting their name and some masculine's name, the date of birth they're saying, and they keep writing it within a love heart. They're saying, I don't know, like my guides are saying that's a spell, I don't fucking know. They're saying it's a love spell. See, no idea. Don't do this sort of shit. And it's like what I've been saying it for quite some time. If you're doing love spells on someone and they're getting reversed, it makes you sicker and it makes you crazy. And I feel like someone is crazy here, because months later they're still clinging on, months later they're still sitting there warped thinking. Again, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but creating scenarios that are not there. They're just in the imagination of this person. And it's very sad. It is very sad, yeah. There's, like, if you're still sitting there doing love spells thinking you're going to win, number one, no man is a fucking prize. Well, it's not a fucking something out of a lucky bag, do you know what I mean? You're going to win fuck all. I mean, if you haven't won it by now, you really do kind of need to sit down and have a little chat with yourself. Try and do something with that ego, because if you clearly have a big ego, because you didn't have a big ego, you would clearly see the situation for what it is, and you don't want to see it, you don't want to accept it. And it's like, at some point, at some stage of this game that you're playing, you're going to have to face facts, you're going to have to face reality that this person doesn't want you. If you're doing all these love spells and they're not working, they're not manifesting, it's for a reason too. Yeah, so it's kind of, at some point you're going to have to give up doing that, because number one, it's not going to work. Number two, it's having a negative effect, a more negative effect on your state of mind and your state of being, and that's not good either. Do you know what I mean? So, like, the thing I don't get with some people as well is, if you know the person's not interested, you're doing love spells, not interested, why are you wasting so much time and energy of your life? If you were to put that time and energy into your own life, you would be somewhere. Or put that time and energy into another connection that you can win, that you can achieve. Well, then that would be time well spent. So someone here is really wasting a lot of time. I mean, given the fact the last words is spirit say no, it means they're not for you. They're destined for someone else. And that's God's will. That's divine order. And no delusions in your head can overrule God and what God wants in his universe. So it's that sense where you're going to really, you got no choice but to accept this, because it's never going to happen. Ever. So at some point you have to stop wasting your life and that time and that energy and that focus. I do feel like whatever energy and who I'm connected to had a lot of trauma. A lot of trauma. But there's definitely psychological issues, and I don't mean just the spell work going back. That's going to cause it, no doubt. So I feel like there is deep psychological issues within someone here. Stemming back from when they're 6, because I'm just seeing number 6. Okay, there's stuff there, there's trauma that you've not dealt with. You can't control people. You can't manipulate people. You can't make something or someone yours when they're not. You've got to understand that. It's like, I don't know whether just someone has choked someone, but I just seen the neck and it's kind of like, I want to hold on at all costs. You can't hold on. Spirit's not allowing you to hold on. It's the end of the world. There's no more, my sense is there's no more of spirit being nice about this, and spirit kind of trying to show you some compassion and understanding, because I do feel initially they did, but it's been months now. Look at it, months have gone by. Can't you tell they're not interested? So initially spirit maybe had some compassion and understanding to how you're feeling, but after months, that's on you then. That's on you. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want to face facts. That's your own ego. And it's your ego that's hurt. I mean, what are you clinging on to someone that doesn't want you? You gotta find your self-respect, okay? Because a man don't want you, fair enough, fuck him. There's plenty of other men out there. Do you know what I mean? That's the way you have to look at it. Because a real woman wouldn't go chase a man. And certainly wouldn't go chase a man that showed they're not interested. It should be beneath you, love. Do you know what I mean? You gotta find your self-respect and look for your self-worth. So, you know, if you don't have much self-worth, we're talking about your sacral chakra being blocked. And a lot of that is like childhood stuff that you gotta deal with. Because it's not other people's fault, and they shouldn't have to be subjected to this crazy fucking behaviour because of what was inflicted upon you in your childhood. You've gotta deal with that. Real women heal. Healers heal. They don't project, and that's what I feel like. A lot of this is just projection. And it's gotta end. Something's gotta end. So I'm gonna link that song in below. It's not a competition. You can't compete with anybody in this life. Not one of us are here for a fucking competition anyway. God made us all equally. What's wrong with you? You can't compete with someone. Okay? So, now I'm getting into the second channeled message. So, bear with me, lads. I need my Because that's what I was like, am I going upstairs to record a video? They're like, no, make a cup of tea and sit down. And as soon as I sat down with the tea, they're like, get your pen and paper. And then I look at it and they're like, okay, go up and record now. I was like, I don't even have my fucking tea drunk, but hey, oh. I'm going to get into it. So this is a bit more light-hearted. Oh, I liked how it's fucking funny when I was writing it anyway. I had a giggle, but hey, oh, I would have a fucking giggle. Okay, so apparently it goes with this. So if we think about that unrequited love situation in yesterday's reading, so this is the masculine energy, that reading. Okay, you ready? You ready? Looking at her smile every day makes you go weak at the knees. Something arises out of nowhere. She's still got that effect on you, and she hasn't put a spell on you. Oh, get serious for saying 11 just said that. Oh, how he masturbates looking at pictures of you. Life without you makes him so blue. He's hoping you're going to say yes to his question if he can spend his life with you. Okay, so there's no doubt that it does feel like there's going to be a proposal. So it does feel like somebody is not with the person that they love. It does feel like this person's constantly thinking of them. And it's not because someone's put a spell on them. It's natural. It's natural. It's connection is the word they're telling me. It's a connection. It's, you know, not love spells and all this shite that a lot of people are doing. So this person is watching this person every day somehow. Looking at her smile every day makes him go weak at the knees. So there's definitely still love in this connection, or whatever type of a connection it is. And oh my god, I just got a bit breathless there. And that's what they said. It's like you actually, somebody here makes somebody quite breathless when they look at you. And they're constantly getting hard when they look at you. Something arises out of nowhere. She's still got that effect on you. So it shows even through time and through clearly separation that somebody's still very much sexually attracted to a person. And there's no spell work involved in this connection. Oh, how he masturbates looking at pictures of you. You wouldn't be the first man to do it. You really wouldn't. Probably wouldn't be, you know, women do this shit too. They just don't want to fucking admit it. They do. They do. So, it's like, when I just looked on the word masturbates, I heard the words, nobody else can do but you. God, I'm getting so fucking very poetic here. So it just feels like that this person doesn't get, could look at other women and doesn't get that same feeling, doesn't get that erection, and doesn't have the want to masturbate over you, but they don't. It's like it's dead for everyone else except for this one person. And like it's like it arises out of nowhere. It's like there's no intention, right? I'm going to say here, look at a picture and get a horn. There's no intention for it, but it just naturally happens. It's the sense I get here. It feels like it doesn't even feel like a role. Life without you, life without him, life without you makes him so blue. So this person is quite in a very sad, depressed state without this feminine energy. So if life without you makes him feel so blue, he wants to change how he feels. He doesn't want to feel like this anymore. And if you go to the last line, he wants to know if he can spend his life with you. So it feels in that sense that, and I don't mean on a suicidal level, it just feels that life is not worth living without this person. They realise they need this person by their side, that they just, no matter like who's around them or no matter what they have in their life, they're just not happy to that level that they were when you were in their life. And it's like, I'm hearing the Sinead O'Connor song, nothing compares to you. So yeah, like it's not that I want to say this person compares to other women, possibly could potentially do it, but it is that sense that even what's around him in the surroundings, and even like money, job opportunity, all these things, nothing can make him happy as this feminine person made him happy. And this person wants to marry you because they don't want to see their life without you. They want to spend their life with you. So someone is definitely going to be proposing here because he's hoping you're going to say yes to his question if he can't spend his life with you. So maybe there's other questions too, but the one was definitely that this person wants to marry you because they can't just sit around masturbating over you. Oh, my sister. They want to do it for real. They want to do it for real. It's like the picture takes them so far, but it's not. That's the real thing. And now they're showing me that tea leaf card with the V. Remember the one I got the other day? Vagina. Yeah, they need your vagina. This person, like, there's only so much of looking at your picture and doing that it's like very much sexually frustrated. Definitely wants to stick it in someone. The vagina, at least the vagina wasn't a fucking A card or anything, do you know what I mean? So somebody definitely wants to have vaginal sex with someone. Oh my god. Say it this way. Fucking hell. I've just seen the top of a fucking penis. All wet. Gooey. So it's like so deep. God, say it. It's insane. And I'm looking at it like, oh god. Like this person just like dribbles from there and their mouth. Thinking of you. It's my sense. Okay. They've just said something special is going to happen at Christmas time. So whatever that's about, let me see. Well, now to know. Okay. Just let me see what that is, because I just want to figure out what that is. I'm not getting that. I want to get it. Just give me a moment. Can I write it? Right, let me see. Just let me try, because sometimes it comes quicker to me if I'm just with a pen in my hand. But then my brain isn't thinking, it's just coming. But they're not thinking, they're just coming. Ah. Right, okay. So. Fuck off. Oh my god. Okay, is that everything? Yeah. So what I wrote was he wants to he wants to travel the world with you. And that's when I asked the question, is someone gonna fucking to go travel the world? You can't obviously be in employment. So the question I asked was, is this person gonna quit their job? Yes. Someone's gonna quit their job to go travel the world with the person that they want to spend their life with because they don't want to be without them. Okay, because I was told 10 minutes for each channel message, which is still only 1 minute to go. Let me see, do I have to keep going for another minute? No, I can carry on into the tower. So I am using the haunted house because that's what I was told earlier we were doing for the next reading. It was the haunted house. So I did, like, when you look at this deck, like, there's definitely a lot of spell stuff in this. So when we got it in the last reading, I went, oh my god, it's going to come into this. Like, I wasn't even using this deck and we got it in the last reading. So this has been Palo Santo, the new sage for this, because they told me not to. So let's get into it. How many are we doing? Is there any limit? No. Okay. I have no limit. I can do what I want. Brilliant. Let's go. Right. Okay, Spirit. So one of the messages for July 15th. Ooh. So we have the 5 of Cups. So somebody is definitely looking back at their past in a lot of regret, a lot of remorse. Someone is definitely in a very sad place. There's a lot of sadness around someone here. Now obviously there's a feminine in this card, so we've got to see it relates to her, they said. So it relates to the first channeled messages. Just let me see. Am I doing this reading in 2.5 then for the 2 messages? No. Just taking it all together as one energy. Okay, we're taking it all together as one energy. So there is a female here. Look, and she does look a bit distraught, to be fair to her, look. But this person just keeps looking back at the past, and it's focused on the past where the 3 cups are, but not looking at what's ahead in the future. So someone really needs to stop. And like the terminology of that 5 of Cups is stop crying over spilt milk. Stop looking back at the past. Move forward in your life. There's 2 cups in front of you there, so there's an opportunity for love and happiness elsewhere, where someone doesn't want to do that. Someone is definitely still stuck in the fucking past and needs to move, and the channel message did say that. Okay, we have the Strength card, so we could be dealing with a Leo here. We don't have to be, but it's like, so I don't know, this person's looking into a mirror. Let me see. Yeah, someone's doing mirror magic here, trying to look into somebody's life or the future, because look at the infinity symbol around her neck. So that is forever. So someone feels that this person, this woman still feels like that this person is there forever and is doing mirror magic to spy into their life and the life of others. My guides have just said, to see what is going on. Or you gotta stop. That's all I can say to you. You gotta stop. And like the Strength card does talk about someone very much in their pride and in their fucking ego. Someone's ego is really deceiving them, that, and they need to move on out of this energy. They need to stop spying into people's lives through mirror magic. They need to stop doing this. It's not your fucking business. Go spy into your own life. Go turn around and look at those 2 cups and try to find these 2 cups for you, and leave someone else alone that is clearly not interested. It's been months now, you know, with the channel message said it's been months, and Spirit is not impressed. So if you're spying into people's lives through mirror magic, you know, any wonder Spirit's saying, no, I'm not too happy with you, because you're not accepting it. You're not accepting it. Okay, Spirit, what else? We have that Knight. This is getting a little bit confusing. The Knight. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and I love this. I do love this card, because somebody's sitting there with all these animals around them, and the owl, and you know, it really reminds me, because my spirit animal is an owl, and this person is definitely trying, it's doing some sort of a manifestation here. She has her cat, so you know, I do love this because I've got 2 cats too. Someone there is quite stable. It could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, trying to manifest their life, trying to use the wisdom that they've had. And this feels very positive because of the light in it. So someone here is quite a positive manifester, who brings in all the elements, is what I feel, into their work or their daily habits and their routines. Someone is quite stable. Someone is quite hard working. Very hard working energy this is, okay? It feels like there's definitely going to be, it feels like somebody wants to cause trouble for this person. It feels like it's this woman here. Now, it could be a woman to a man, a woman to a woman. It feels like it's this energy wants to come, because look, one is quite peaceful and one is definitely in a very distressed state. So the person who's in the distressed state wants to come in and cause trouble and cause this peaceful person to be distressed like them. They want to come and project that shitty energy onto someone else. Again, I just heard it. Spirit say, no, it's not going to be happening. It's not going to be happening. So if that's what you think your next plan is, you can forget about it. Forget about it. So, I keep getting the word conjuring. Conjuring. That's something demons, isn't it? See, I didn't know this shit. Conjuring. And then when I turned this card around, I went, oh my god, that's exactly why. Look, we have the 2 of Wands. So, someone is trying to conjure, trying to bring demons. Look, a Ouija board. Done something. I feel like they possibly did something. They did, they said. But I haven't even got it out of my mouth. They did. Somebody on the full moon in Capricorn, which is only last night, was trying to conjure, trying to summons up demons, trying to do candle magic, trying to bind themselves to somebody else's soul. This is why Spirit are fucking pissed off. Now that makes sense to me now when the end of that said Spirit say no. So initially they had a bit of sympathy, now they don't give two fucks about what you're doing, because you're binding yourself to someone else's life, to someone else's soul, that they're not for you. So you have no right or place to do this. You're crossing not just ordinary people's boundaries, but you're breaking spiritual laws here. And that makes sense of yesterday's reading. People, high priestesses doing this sort of thing. You're breaking spiritual laws. Your gifts have been taken from you. You're going into a spiritual jail for what you're trying to do. You've got this. You're going to spiritual jail. You've lost everything. The minute you try to do that, to bind someone to you when they're not for you, that shows how crazy you've become. That shows how mental and unhealed and toxic you are. You are. You've got to be doing something like this. It's sad. Pathetic. Should be beneath you. What kind of a woman are you? Whoa, take both this side. Which one is that? Temperance. Fuck. So we have the Temperance. Yeah. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We don't have to be. We also got the Ace of Cups, okay? So this, well, I suppose only strong energy we have towards, well, it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, okay? But possibly it could be a Sagittarius person, is sitting there, not balanced. Okay, all over the fucking shop. We know this energy is all over the shop. We actually really already know this. They're not balanced, okay? They're sitting there trying to conjure demons, trying to bind themselves to someone else's soul because they want to have a new beginning in love with someone that doesn't love them. That's made it quite clear. That is not moving on. They're not accepting this. It feels like there's going to be a new beginning in love, but it's not with you. Because this masculine from the second channel message definitely has love for someone, but it's not you, is my sense, okay? And it feels like, I don't know, there's a moon in this card, so I don't know whether this person is a Capricorn or has Capricorn energy in their chart, but it's like this moon's energy, this feminine has tried to manifest to start a new beginning with this masculine, but this masculine more than likely has tried to manifest to have a new beginning with the person that he loves, to have this new beginning. So yeah, it's definitely that, like yesterday's reading, unrequited love. So someone is doing a lot of shit here. It feels like they're mentally all over the place. You know, when you look at that Temperance card, because I feel it's in the negative even though it's not in reverse, it feels like someone could have bipolar, just all over the shop. Mood swings all over the fucking shop. At the end we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords does talk about heartbreak. Someone's in pain. And clearly if you're doing all this shit and you're in that Five of fucking Cups energy, you're going to be in Five of Cups, Three of Swords energy. It's like this person wants to create some sort of a separation. They don't want this masculine energy going to reunite with someone. They want to hurt this person. So they may contact this person and say a lot of shit in the hope in this other feminine that you won't get back with them, so you'll be left hurt, is my sense. It's like they're planning it, and they could be planning it with someone else, because when I look at that, I get that. They could have another female friend that they're planning this with, like they think they have everything worked out. Oh, say it, listen. This person doesn't give a shit what you have to say. That's what they said. This person doesn't give a shit, so plan what you want with whoever you want. Because whoever you're going to try contact for this next little plotting and planning that you're doing doesn't give a shit. No. Again, people says no, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, so let's keep going. Okay. Because whoever this masculine is, they have so much love. They have so much love, and they definitely do. they have so much love. They're overflowing with emotion. They just want to get back to this feminine energy that they're so depressed without, you know, and I don't mean like in a deep depression, but they're sad because you're not in their life and they want to spend their life with you. So this is so much love and emotion and they want this new beginning, but you gotta psycho Sally, but her name ain't Sally. There's not good thing I get a finger going, but her name ain't Sally. So this person is psycho. All that moon magic love spells and everything else they're doing is going crazy. They want to try and hurt someone really badly. They really do. They want to hurt someone. They want, you see, you're not, and that'll show you what trauma is within this person, because like only hurt people want to go around hurting people. Like they only intentionally want to go around hurting people. You know, a real healer like me would never do that. No matter what I'm going through, I would never project my pain onto someone else. I heal my pain, and that's the difference. I don't go around projecting on people. So this person's very hurt, very toxic, very unhealed, and wants to project that all out to people. And that's not a woman. That's not a woman. That's someone very immature, emotionally immature. Because anyone with a bit of fucking cop on wouldn't go around doing that. Do you know what I mean? So again, I want to go back, where's your fucking self-respect? I don't know what way people are brought up. I'll tell you one thing, I fucking love the family I come from. You know what I mean? I know I have a few fucking karmic siblings and all that, but between my parents and my grandparents, I'm fucking blessed really. I am. Like, I am a fucking fabulous, fantastic soul family. Fantastic the family I come from. But even the family that like I incarnated into, between the folk of both of them lads, I'm a fucking lucky woman. I know I am. I fucking know I'm blessed and lucky, but I don't know, this is someone with a lot of unhealed trauma. Doesn't want to heal it, want to go around projecting, want to go around hurting people because they're hurt. So it's very immature energy. It's someone who is definitely not just immature, but it's someone who is a young soul. There's not much soul growth, or there's no evolution to this person. So my sense is the fact I said that there's no evolution to this person. They've fucking done fuck all soul work since their last incarnation, because this is a repeated cycle. They've done nothing. It's the same shit, different lifetime. Sorry, not laugh about that, but I heard different day, but then they said lifetime. So this is a repeated cycle from another lifetime that nobody had, this person has not learned from. Not learned from. We're here to grow and evolve. We're here to heal. You want to start healing yourself. That's what you're here to do, by the way, because you didn't realise that. So you're not very enlightened. You're not very aware. And you're definitely not very conscious of what you're doing and the energy you're bringing to this universe. Spirit don't like it. Don't like it, not you, but it, how you're behaving, your energy. They said just make sure I say that. It's not about you, but it's what you're doing, your behaviour, your energy. They don't like it. No, they won't like anyone to be fair doing that sort of energy. They don't like that energy for a start. So, what else, Spirit? What else for July 15th? I've heard my sister say, don't you think you said enough? Do I have to stop? No, I don't want to. Okay, let's get into this. What else, Spirit? July 15th. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, fuck my life. So, we have the 5 of Wands here. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be some drama. The Sagittarius person, energy, doesn't have to be the person who's mentally unstable, bipolar, possibly like on drugs or just not thinking clearly anyway, is going to create a lot of drama. They're going to have a lot to say. And that's what I did feel like. They may try to contact this person who is in a very zen, light space, working, manifesting, doing everything that they should be doing. There's a glow about this person because this person's healed. This person's definitely not fucking healed. Anyway, it's like they're going to create, and they could try to do it like through Messenger or online or something like that. It feels like it's internet based, because so it's not like someone's coming to the person's fucking door or anything. So it does feel like there's going to be online messages, or maybe it could be text messages. Guys, take to energy whatever way it resonates for you. starting a lot of shit, quite jealous, a quite jealous energy. 5 of Wands also talks about competing. So if you think about that song, let me get it. In that song she says, how can I compete with that? So it's like this person feels it's a competition for this masculine. There's just no competition of. God gave this masculine to this other feminine. So what are you even competing for? Go listen to the song. Go listen to the song, but she does say that in that. How can I compete with that? It's not a competition. Only your ego thinks it's a competition. There is no competition. Why would you want a batshit crazy fucking person over someone that's hardworking, mentally stable, financially stable, and in a very light energy, who's a manifester? Why would you want that energy? Look, it's the 2 5s this person's, and the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Who the fuck? Oh man would turn around and say, I want the 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands energy. Yeah. I like this kind of crazy. I like this drama. I like this conflict. Do you know what I mean? It's what you bring. It's what they don't like. It's probably not personal to you. It's your energy and what you create and the trauma. They're saying he's not yours. So we have the Hierophant. Now we have the man himself, God. It's like someone could have a demon detached. Look, they're doing an exorcism here. Someone definitely has a lot of demons. I do feel like there's a demonic. If you're doing black magic, you want to have a demonic attachment. Like, yeah, because I was gonna, like, I was feeling that you're not a narcissist, because all narcissists have them. And I wasn't feeling you're a narcissist. I just feel like there's a lot of fucking toxicity there that you don't want to look at, you don't want to face. But it feels like you got to face it. And look, God is God is speaking to you. Yeah, it feels like you got warned. Maybe through your guides, maybe through a dream, either. Because I think I picked up about a dream yesterday, I don't know. In yesterday's dream. But look, God has his hand up is insane. No. It's not happening. Could we deal with a Taurus here? You don't have to be. Okay, they're saying 2 more. What have I got? 3, 5, so 2 more. Okay. I got a sense spirit for July 15th. God says no. Higher power says no. My battery's flashing. Oh God, let's hope I get this out before I change the fucking battery. That'll piss me off. Okay. 2 more. The one flipped over, I think. Yeah. Take the other one this side. Okay. We have the 4 of Swords. So somebody's just lying in the bed in a very painful state, and there is like demons there trying to get at them. So someone could be spending a lot of time in fucking bed, not wanting to face their demons. So the demons literally is, you know, your issues, the trauma. There's a deep sense of needing to heal with the 4 of Swords. Not wanting to heal, but you're gonna have at some point you're gonna have to heal. Oh my God. We have the King of Pentacles. So this is the wealthy man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone who's very stable. Someone who's very stable. So we have the 2 of Wands is back out again. And this is what they're doing. Someone, it's definitely someone's in demons. And look, there's demons trying to get someone here. And I feel like that's something that possibly could happen here if they don't stop what they're doing. If they don't stop trying to bind on someone's demons. Bind their soul to someone else's soul. And someone's demons. You need to get some, like, you have a spiritual attachment. You gotta get that sorted. Because those demons get their fucking hands in you. Look at it in this. They're gonna focus send you down a path of destruction, which to be fair, I do feel that you're already on. So like you have a chance to sort yourself out and not go down that path. You have a chance here to turn around and look for love elsewhere. But the choice is gonna be yours, and if you don't take that offer, if you don't turn around and take those hands, that's what's coming for you. Battery went dead. So yeah, like you've got to heal this, because those demons are underneath. Dark shadows are in your house. Surely you're seeing them. Okay, you need to go get these removed from you. Sage your fucking house. Turn around and start focusing. You put all that energy that you have been wasting, because you have been wasting. What does it say? sitting there desperately clinging on to delusions in your head. Months have gone by. You've been doing this for months and you've got to accept it. It's a waste of energy. The minute you turn around and focus on you and put that energy back into you that you're wasting, you could be something fucking spectacular. Because real women turn pain into power. That's what empresses do. Turn pain into power. That's what you should be doing with your pain. Turn it into power. And actually, I actually said to our client yesterday, you know what you need to do? Capitalise off your pain. Yeah, heal it and then go make money on it. You know what I mean? A lot of my rituals come from my pain. Yeah, because I'm going to capitalise off my pain. Pain that was inflicted upon me by people like this too. But I didn't go around projecting that pain onto people. I dealt with it, and now I'm going to fucking make money out of it. Hey ho, that's what a real woman should do. That's what a real emperor should do. So it feels like, because even the title of the song is, she's all I want to be. So like, you want to be like this empress, so start acting like a fucking empress, because an empress wouldn't go around running around after a man like this. Like, you only have to go through biology to realise the egg does not chase the sperm. You're an egg, and you run around after sperm. You never run after sperm. You sit, and allow that to come to you, naturally. But you're not, you're forcing it. Very, like the words you're giving me, that you're quite obsessed here, and it's not healthy. Fuck, it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. It's not when you're fucking doing shit like this. Using Ouija boards, using the moon, magic, binding your soul to their soul when they're not meant to be with you. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Again, I've just seen the words written down here on my skirting board. Spirit, say no. It's not for you. You've got to accept it. I feel like this person doing an awful lot of drinking, because in this card and this card, and obviously there's water and emotion here, it's normally a cup. Just drink. There's wine there. Both cards, yeah, both cards, there's red wine. So this person may drink red wine, probably drinking too much. Alcohol is a natural depressant. Do you know, I'm not going to tell people they can't fucking drink, but you could be drinking too much alcohol. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. It's not going to get you in a balanced state. It keeps you in that lower vibration. Right now, is what you need to do is heal and raise that vibration, and turn around and look for that 2 of Cups elsewhere that you can have with someone. Because you can't be a perfect person if it's not meant to be for you. You can't force something. You can't control. You can't manipulate. You can't do all this fucking magic shit for someone that's not yours. You just can't. So when I look at that, I don't know, I really draw to the K on that Ouija board. So someone's name may begin with the initials K, first, second, and whatever, it doesn't matter. So with this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is a very stable and solid man. I can be someone who is quite wealthy towards Virgo, Capricorn. But this man has had a plan, and King of Pentacles always has a plan. And there's a plan that he wants to follow through here. To go get this Ace of Cups, but there's someone around him in this environment, this creating an awful lot of trouble, drama. An awful lot of drama, because they're unhealed, because they're projecting their unhealed and their craziness at this person. It's like, because the words I just got, they can't be told, no matter what. It does feel like someone else, I feel like this masculine energy has told them, but I feel like someone else has told them, and yet they still can't be told. They don't want to accept it. Ego says no. This person's mine, I want to do everything. I'm going to say, and I'm going to conjure, I'm going to bind myself, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. You've lost the plot. You really have lost the plot. You go as far as trying to bind yourself to some other fucking person's man. Do you know what I mean? It's sad. It's pathetic. And at some point, you're going to have to face facts and face reality. That person's not your person. And you can't interfere. Because I just seen the word interference. You keep interfering in something that's not for you. There's going to be repercussions for your actions and your behaviour. God isn't messing around with you. Try him. Try him. That is what they're getting. It feels like this energy feels like they want it. Like if this masculine has money or wealth, or like, because he does anyway, because this is someone who thinks of their financial security and someone who thinks of their long-term security. It feels like this person wants to move into this person's home, move into their life and become their wife. Move into their life and become their wife. This is what this is the delusions in this person's head. And after once they're still not getting it. I get the sense where someone could unexpectedly turn up at someone's door or at their property. Obsessed. They're stalking. This person is stalking this masculine. Is my sense. I see like a masculine open a front door and there's a feminine energy just fucking standing there. And it's kind of like, what the fuck? Am I here? And how did you even know where I lived? So this is someone stalking. Obsessed. And that's the worst thing. You gotta be very careful who you're sticking. You know, it's for all of us anyway. You gotta be careful who you stick your dick in. Or you're allowed to stick your dick in. Because you can just shag someone and like they've already married you in the head. This person thinks they're yours and they want to move over with you. They're already stalking you and watching. That's just gonna be on fucking like that is a trip to a fucking psychiatric ward or to see a psychiatrist. Somebody badly needs some sort of fucking professional help here. They need to heal. Fusing, need to heal. And if they don't stop doing the love spells, it's going to make them more sicker. It's just going to make them more fucking crazier. Okay. It's like the drink doesn't help it to leave them depressed. Even the fucking the weed that they're smoking, because I picked it up in, was it yesterday reading this one? I'd say, I don't know. I picked it up as someone smoking an awful lot of weed. Even the weed is not fucking chilling this person out. So even if I didn't say it in this one or yesterday, this person is definitely smoking weed and it's not even chilling them out. It should be. If it's good enough weed, it should be anyway. So, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Okay, it's been a long one, but I knew when I finished yesterday's that, because I knew I was using this haunted deck and I knew there was something to do with fucking black magic, and then it came into the other deck. So and I knew when I heard that song in the car, I was like, fucking hell, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna leave that there with you guys. Okay, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below, guys. Take care and see you tomorrow.